Brazil has one of the most modern laws for the safety of machines and other equipment. This law is known as Regulatory Standard 12, NR12, and addresses the fundamental principles and measures that ensure the safety of the worker. It should be emphasized that this standard originates from the Brazilian Ministry of Labor and shall be observed by all foreign manufacturers that desire to export their equipment to Brazil. To this end, the first step for the foreign export manufacturer is to have access to and knowledge of Regulatory Standard 12, verifying the application of the requirements of this law in its machines, in addition to observing the applicable Brazilian technical standards, ABNT, and international norms, ISO and IEC. One of the mandatory requisites of NR12 is an instruction manual for the machine in question, written according to the specific technical standard. This technical document aids in the training of the user, showing the correct and safe means of operating it. Manualtech is a company that specializes in not only elaborating instruction manuals for machines and other equipment in Brazil according to Brazilian law, but also aiding in the comprehension of Regulatory Standard 12. Do you want to export machines or other equipment to Brazil? The following are some recommendations to foreign manufacturers on how to obtain an instruction manual in Portuguese, drafted in conformity with Brazilian law. Here they are. 1. Send an original example of the instruction manual to be analyzed by a Brazilian specialist in machine safety. 2. After the analysis by a specialist, follow the recommendations and review your manual with the necessary information as suggested by him or her. 3. After the revision, send it to a company specialized in technical translations. 4. Once the text is translated, request again that the specialist review it in Portuguese. The text must follow all the requisites set out in NR12 under penalty of being out of compliance. 5. Important! Correctly record the data, namely the address, telephone, etc., of the responsible importers in Brazil. Also, do not forget to mention the applicable technical standards. ABNT and NBR are mandatory, as are international ISO and IEC. 6. In Brazil, it is mandatory that a technical company be responsible for this machine. Observe this requirement. Finally, if you have any doubts, Manualtech can help you elaborate your instruction manual and understand NR12. We are specialists in these types of services. Set up a consultation with us. www.manualtech.com.br